PRTC TV and our continuing coverage of local and regional high school basketball welcomes you to Jackson County High School for tonight's girls high school basketball game between the visiting South Laurel Lady Cardinals and the Jackson County Lady Generals. Along with TJ Isaacs, Justin Lakes, Mark Sulfridge, Sonny Gabbard, Brian Murray here courtside, ready to bring you all the action as we storm into March. And Sonny Gabbard, normally we'd be right in the middle of tournament time this time of year but of course COVID-19 backed the season up. Didn't start until January, lost a whole month, and
it's messed stuff up a little.
It has indeed. We're trying to get some games in before the district tournament, which we'll tell you more about that a little later on in the broadcast. But next week is the last week of the regular season, and we'll be heading into district play, which is being held at Clay County this year for the 49th district. I will tell you that Jackson County will play Clay County at Clay County, and North Laurel will play Redbird in the opening rounds. And that, I believe, is the case for both boys and girls that will play Clay in the opening round. South Laurel Lady Cardinals coming in 13-9 on the 2021 season. They've lost two of their last three games, though, to Bell County, 53-32, and to a very good team from Ryle, 70-40. They defeated Danville in their most recent game at Danville, 67-57. They're led in scoring by junior center Rachel Presley. She's averaging 15.5 points per game. Senior guard Bree Howard, second in scoring at just over 10 per game. Sophomore Reagan Jones, third at almost 9 per contest. South Laurel as a team shoots a lot of three-pointers, making 6.5 per game. Howard leading the charge, making 35 of 98 for 36%. Reagan Jones is also 12 of 30 for 40%, the team's highest percentage three-point shot in fewer attempts. Reagan also leads the team in free throw shooting, making 21 of 27 for 78%. As a team, Lady Cardinals only shoot just over 60%. Presley is also the leading rebounder at 7 per game. South had one of the best seasons in school history last year, 27-6. They won their final game of the year over Sacred Heart, top-ranked team in the Sweet 16, but then COVID-19 shut things down. They won the 13th region, went undefeated in district and region play. Many people felt they were the favorite to win it all after they knocked off Sacred Heart. I think we could agree with that.
I think they would have probably won it.
South graduated two players that are now playing Division I in college and another that's playing Division II, including the 13th Region Player of the Year, Allie Collett. Collett averaged over 18 points per game after missing the first 9 games with an injury. I believe it was an ACL. She now plays at Western and is doing really well. The other graduate that's playing D1 is Amara Steele, who poured in nearly 20 points per game last year, made 103 three-pointers, and shot 86% from the line. She's now playing for Eastern Kentucky University. And the third player that's playing college basketball is Sydney Hall, who averaged nearly 13 points per game. She shot 46% from the three-point line, making 94 of 205.
Jeez.
So her and Steele combined made right at 200 three-pointers last year.
Between two people.
Wow. She's now playing for Lindsey Wilson College. Those three players accounted for 71% of South Laurel's scoring last season. The Lady Generals of Jackson County are 10-5 on the season. They have also lost two of their last three, knocked off by North Laurel and on the road at Whitley County. The girls did win their last game at Barberville easily, 66-25. A very young team, Jackson County led by sophomore center Kenna Ward at 12.5 points per game. And she also leads the team in rebounding at 8.4 points per game. Kenna also just recently got her 500th rebound as a sophomore.
Impressive.
Junior Natalie Carl, second in scoring at 12 per game. Freshman Kylie Shannon, third at almost 11 per game. Carl leads the team in made three-pointers, but only shoots 28%, 29 of 103. Ward is the leading free throw shooter, 22 of 27 for 81%. As a team, they do shoot 70% from the free throw line. Kylie Shannon right behind Ward in rebounding. Ward's got 109 rebounds, while Shannon has 108. South Laurel, coached by Chris Souter in his third season, came to us from Mercer County, where he coached back-to-back state champions in 2017 and 2018.
That is correct.
He's the 11th all-time in career wins in Kentucky high school basketball history. And we'll come back and tell you more about Courtney Tyree in just a moment. But we're going to step away for a quick break as we'll come back and get the starting lineup. Stay tuned for South Laurel and Jackson County. It is going to be straight ahead. Before we go, though, Mark, they are honoring Kenna Ward at center court for getting her 500th rebound. She may get 1,000.
I think she'll 1,000 points and 1,000 rebounds.
Very
I think
possible.
she could.
Very possible. Congratulations to Kenna Ward, sophomore, on her 500th rebound. We'll step away for a quick break. Back with the starting lineups next here on PRTC TV.
Yes, we're all quite over staying home right now. But we can make it better by streaming the great shows and movies we've been wanting to see. PRTC can help with fast, reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig, enhanced by reliable Wi-Fi. Stream all you want, no matter how many gadgets are going at once. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade today.
So, what are we doing here?
Well, just a trim. Maybe kind of a layered look.
Will you read the sign?
How about some real choice? Like the choices you get with IPTV, new from PRTC. Enjoy free HD and new features like on-screen caller ID. Plus, record 4 programs at once with our HD DVR. PRTC, it's all about you.
A bundle from PRTC is your local choice for internet, TV, and phone at a better value. Our internet's faster than ever, with consistent, affordable speeds, no matter how many devices are online. State-of-the-art TV connections deliver more HD choices, convenient DVR options, and now TV everywhere. And unlimited local calling with new long-distance plans, backed by exceptional 24-hour customer service. Make the local choice for a better value. Call or visit PRTC online today.
Fiber-powered internet from PRTC is fast, crazy fast. Experience crazy fast internet speeds from PRTC with reliable downloads up to 1 gig. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade your internet today.
Welcome back to PRTC TV. Time for the starting lineups of this one between the South Laurel Lady Cardinals and the Jackson County Lady Generals. First of all, for the South Laurel Lady Cardinals under third-year head coach Chris Souter, we mentioned he is coming off of coaching Mercer County to back-to-back state championships. Also spent some time briefly as an assistant coach at Indiana State University. 11th all-time in career wins in Kentucky's high school basketball history. They are 13-9 on the season. They will start number 5, Bree Howard. Number 32 is Rachel Presley. 00, Reagan Jones. Number 13, my wife's cousin, Emily Cox. And number 14 is Kylie Clem. I've also got another cousin on that team, 8th grader Kinley Murray. My first cousin, Kevin Murray's daughter. She's an 8th grader and dresses varsity.
Sweet.
Now for the Jackson County Lady Generals under third-year head coach Courtney Tyree. Courtney was a star here at Jackson County and also at Georgetown College. She holds several offensive records from her time at Georgetown. The Lady Generals 10-5 on the season. They will start number 44, Kenna Ward. Number 4, Natalie Carl. Number 11, Kylie Shannon. Number 10, Eden Lakes. And number 24 is Emily Rose.
And South Laurel just won the toss.
South Laurel gets the ball first. COVID-19, no jump ball. Pass down low, and they catch them napping. They put it up and in.
Nice pass over the top.
That is 00, Reagan Jones with her first bucket. And a steal and an easy bucket for South as the Lady Generals throw it away. Emily Cox with the bucket, now 4-0, and the ball tipped, and it goes back to Jackson County if we don't figure their pressure out.
That's been the problem for Jackson County, turnovers this year. Got to control it against this team for sure.
It's going to be a long evening if we can't get the ball into offensive court. But you're right, it has plagued us. We've had a couple of games over 30 turnovers this year.
Not good.
Rose, not a great pass. Shannon able to get it, though. Puts it up and blocked. Out of bounds. I believe that was Presley with the block, number 32. Eden Lake set to trigger it in.
Got to get it in.
Try to get it in down low, and it is stolen by number 32, Presley. And South Laurel heading the other way. Open 3 in the corner is going to be good. And all of a sudden, it is 7-0 South Laurel. We've only played a minute. Natalie Carl. And we're going to have a timeout as Coach Tyree sees that they're having a hard time getting it over the 10-second timeline. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Statistically, these two teams have met 18 times in school history. Lady Cardinals and Lady Generals, 18 head-to-head matchups. South has won 12 and Jackson County 6. Jackson County.
I was going to say 13, but
Jackson County won 4 in a row from 1999 to 2003. And the other two wins, Coach Tyree played a big role. She scored 31 points in 2009 when we beat them. And in 2007, she was a big part of the win against South. Other than that, it's been all South Laurel, and they've won the last 6 between these two teams. Looks like a 3-2 zone.
Yeah, does.
Kenna Ward at the free throw line. Over to Emily Rose. She's got an open 3, and it's off the mark, an air ball.
Had a wide open look. Good to see her shoot the ball, though.
Here's the 3 from the left elbow, and it is off the mark. Long rebound, kicks back out to South, though. 7-0 South Laurel. Jackson County yet to score. We've played almost 2 minutes. Another team, their numbers are hard to see because of the color combination. Down low, shot is blocked by Kennedy Ward. Kylie Shannon picks up the deflection. See if that can give them a spark here. Almost a steal. Good hustle over there by Jones.
Jackson County definitely got to control the turnovers, like I said earlier, to stay with this team anyway.
South Laurel.
Definitely a 3-2 zone.
3-2 zone.
Yeah, got the big girl on top.
Carl's got an open look at a 3, and she missed it. Rebound off the knee of Emily Rose, back to South Laurel.
Bad break for the Lady Generals.
Got to corral that rebound.
Got to get it.
Number 14 running the point, that's Kylie Clem. Over to Jones.
South Laurel moving the ball well.
Howard with it now. Free throw line jumper is going to be good.
By Jones.
32 is Rachel Presley.
No, Presley, my bad.
Double team over there on Natalie Carl. They get it to Eden Lakes. And then a bad pass. It's going to go off the hand of South Laurel. But Jackson County's going to have to bring probably 4 or 5 players into backcourt in order to have more passing options. Got
to use bounce pass, too. Can't throw it over the top. Not with a team like this.
Get it to Emily Rose. Now Eden Lakes. Eden makes a bad pass, and we're going to have a jump ball. Shannon able to tie her up, and we do have the alternating possession arrow. But more importantly, we've gone almost 3 minutes of the first quarter and have not scored.
Yeah, need a bucket for sure.
Down to Kennedy Ward.
Good
off
catch.
The glass. No good. Shot a little quick. Here comes Clem the other way for South. Here's a three-pointer, and it is good.
Boy, having their way is South Laurel. That was
can't see her.
Howard.
Can't see her for her hair.
Yeah, Howard.
10-0 South. Eden, good pass ahead to Natalie Carl. 12-0 South Laurel. Down low, tough pass, nice catch by Shannon. Off the glass and in.
Well, she got bumped as well, but no call. But
finally gets us off the Schneid. South Laurel, though, quickly into front court. 12-2, South by 10. Down low, shot is up, no good, and we got a foul on Jackson County.
Is Eden Lakes on the foul?
So Eden picks up the first foul called on either team. And I believe our shooter is Emily Cox, number 13. Free throw is good. South Laurel, even though they've lost 2 of their last 3, have been playing some of their best basketball of the year here recently. Second one is too strong. Kylie Shannon with the rebound. Good position by Shannon on the board. Eden Lakes runs into traffic. Now she's going to get into front court and then lose the basketball.
Wow, another turnover. It's 4 already for Jackson County.
13-2. South Laurel has owned the first half of the first quarter.
Yeah, having their way with Jackson County.
Down low, shot is blocked by Kenna Ward out of bounds.
Not in my house. That's her second block.
I'll tell you what, number 32, Rachel Presley, doesn't give too much just in size to Kenna Ward, maybe an inch.
Yeah. She plays more in the perimeter, I noticed.
She does.
Yep.
Here's a long three from the wing.
Wow.
It is good.
Got to get out on them. 0-0.
0-0, Reagan Jones, her second three, their third three of the first quarter.
Yeah, 3 of 4.
Ward, free throw line jumper, rolled in.
Much needed, sure needed that.
Caught the back brace and fell dead into the hoop, 16-4 South. Traveling call, double dribble on South Laurel.
Her first turnover of the night.
Abby Gilbert going to check in for Jackson County, replacing Emily Rose. Abby only an 8th grader, bright future ahead of her.
Yeah, going to be a good player.
Inbound to Shannon, now back to Eden Lakes. Eden draws a double team, gets it back to Shannon. Now Ward, down low, good feed to Gilbert, up and in.
Nice.
Good touch passing by Jackson County there. First time they've showed us that in the game. 16-6.
Usually a team that starts out like that usually slows down when they start out really hot that way. So maybe we'll gradually get back in this game.
We've had so many games, though, where we've dug us a hole in the first quarter that we could never get out of.
Yeah, true. That's true as well. Oh, she walked.
She did.
Yeah.
That was a travel. Three-pointer is no good. Long rebound, though, and South's going to hunt it down.
Nobody hustling for the ball for Jackson County on that one.
Clem runs it down for the Lady Cardinals.
Good
Stolen.
steal.
Eden Lakes with a pick. Eden going to wait on her teammates. Throws it down to Shannon, and she's fouled. Going to whistle that one on Cox. Her first, team's first.
Shannon's made some nice catches tonight so far.
Some hard-to-catch passes.
But she has corralled them.
Get it into Ward. Ward.
Oh, she walked.
Yeah. You know, the interesting thing was, I don't know if she ever left her feet. Did she?
Yeah, she moved it just a tad.
So Jackson County with another turnover. Is that at 5 or 6 already?
5 already for Jackson County.
South almost throws it away. It looked like she might have stutter stepped.
It's close.
Yeah. Down low, they get it. And Kenna Ward with the block. Here's a short jumper up and in.
0-0. Jones.
Reagan Jones having a whale of a first quarter. She's outscored Jackson County by herself 10-6. Inbound to Gilbert. She gets it back from Lakes. Gilbert can dribble it up. She's a guard by trade, and then Eden Lakes throws it away. Cox with the interception. Here's a three from the right wing. It's too strong. Kenna Ward with the rebound.
It's only the second rebound for Jackson County.
They actually average more rebounds in a game than South does.
Yeah, we're a good rebounding team. We always have been.
Natalie Carl has it knocked away. It'll stay with Jackson County. Emily Rose going to check in, replacing Natalie Carl. South Laurel also with a couple of substitutions. Get it into Ward.
Good
off
catch.
The glass and good. Nice hands by Kennedy Ward and a nice finish. Back down to a 10-point lead for South, 18-8.
Kenny still in that 2-3 zone.
Is that number 2?
Yeah, number 2.
With the ball? Clara Collins. Transferred over from Clay County, I think, year before last. Down low, they feed it. Can't get the shot off.
Good defense by Gilbert.
Shot is up, no good. Almost. Wouldn't fall. Nice drive. Kylie Shannon with the rebound. They throw it ahead to her. Now to Gilbert into front court. Emily Rose. Way out top to Eden Lakes. Down low for Shannon. Shannon. Oh, that was
come on.
Acting job there.
Gets Academy Award for that one.
Yeah.
A nominee.
Yeah, you could go back and watch that one in slow motion. Very little contact. Kenna Ward checks out. Natalie Carl checks in. 38 seconds all left here in the first quarter. I believe that's still number 14, Kylie Clem, running the point for South.
You are correct.
Here's a three on the way. It is good.
Good.
Number 5.
Yes.
Howard with her second three of the first quarter. 21-8. Ball is tipped, but Abby Gilbert runs and gets it back.
15 seconds.
Head to Carl, now to Gilbert in the corner. Down low, good feed to Shannon, up and in.
Good ball movement by the Lady Generals.
Shannon had to shoot that in a hurry. 21-10, 5 seconds left in the quarter.
Oh, nice move.
No good on the shot at the horn, though, so South Laurel comes out running and gunning in the first quarter, and they have an 11-point lead at the end of one. Lady Cardinals 21 and Lady Generals 10. Back with the second quarter of action next on PRTC TV.
How'd I do?
You'll get better.
Tim can't wait to be a real driver. But for now, he's king of the online track. Thanks to PRTC Broadband, our 100% fiber network speeds up to 1 gig, give him the edge against players anywhere, even the other end of the couch.
Whoa. You'll get better.
Visit prtcnet.org to learn more.
If doctors, nurses, and grocery store clerks can wear a mask for 10 or 12-hour shifts, you can wear a mask for an hour or less when you go to the store. Do your part. Mask up, America.
Behind 4 made three-pointers in that first quarter. South Laurel with the early advantage, 21-10 over Jackson County here on PRTC TV. Girls high school basketball from Jackson County High School. Here's a three from the right side. It is good. They nail another one.
Howard again.
That's Jones. Reagan Jones.
Oh, my bad.
Yep.
Yep.
With her third three of the game, she's got 13 points all by herself.
They are 5 of 8 on three-pointers.
Eden Lakes has it knocked away from behind. Another turnover for Jackson County.
South Laurel passes the ball well.
And they defend well.
Yes.
Well, here's another long three. They'll leave her open. She nails it again.
Got to get on them. No defense.
That's Reagan Jones again. Her fourth three of the first half. We just
this,
started the second quarter.
She is 4 of 5.
Shannon down low. Left-hand shot up and in, and the foul.
Shannon, the only one running the court on that one.
Kylie Shannon with a nice left-handed shot. Gets the foul and the basket.
Looked like a little finger roll.
Fouls on Jones, her first, team second. Kenna Ward checks in for Natalie Carl. 27-10. South Laurel pretty well scoring at will here in the first half so far.
Their way.
Free throws too long. Shannon leads Jackson County. She's got 6. They've only got 10 on the scoreboard. I've got 12 on my sheet.
Yeah, I do too.
Because we had 10 at the end of the first quarter.
Yep. Yeah, it should be 27-12.
Knocked away. Emily Rose picked her pocket. Eden Lakes going to wait for her teammates. Down low. Good catch by Shannon. Shannon up and in.
Well, she's good down low under the basket.
She's got a nose for the basket.
Yeah,
that's for sure. She's got 8. 27-12. Open three-pointer. 0-0. Got it.
Wow. Another one.
That is the 5th three of the game for Jones.
5 of 6.
Stolen by South Laurel. Easy bucket, up and in.
It's number
14. Kylie Clem with her first basket.
It's kind of hard to see their numbers.
They give it to Ward. Into front court. Over to Emily Rose. Had a wide open three. Doesn't take it. Down low for Shannon. Up and rolls off. Kenna Ward gets a rebound. No good. Gets it back. Up.
Hit
no
the
good.
Face. No call.
Puts it up and in and draws the foul.
So smacked right in the face and no call.
Well, that'll help your offensive rebounding numbers.
Yes.
Fouls on Corbin Miller, her first, team's third, and Kennedy Ward going to get a chance to complete the three-point play. 32-16. Reagan Jones with 5 threes in the first half. Kennedy Ward shot that one and was heading down the other way before it ever hit the rim. 32-16. Here's a three by number 3. It is no good. Rebound off the hand of Abby Gilbert into Kenna Ward's hands. It was Miller on the missed 3 for South Laurel. Emily Rose down low. Shannon up and in.
Oh, Shannon's having a night.
Shannon's got 10.
Yeah, been the Jones and Shannon show.
Down to a 14-point lead. Almost a steal by Eden Lakes. Penetration, short jumper is good.
That was Howard.
Bree Howard has 8. Abby Gilbert to Eden Lakes, almost a steal. Down to Emily Rose, off the window and in. Emily Rose's first points of the night. 34-20. We don't have a lack of scoring in this game.
That is true.
54 points scored in a quarter and a half.
South Laurel's hitting everything.
Free throw line jumper, no good. They get the rebound. Eden Lakes with a pick. Good hands by number 10. Eden across the timeline, pushed in the back.
Yeah, no call.
Down low for Shannon. Tough
Another
catch. Up and in, and the foul.
Boy.
Kylie Shannon, have yourself a first half. She's got 12. Foul is on Bree Howard, her first, team's fourth.
She's got good hands, too. You throw it up there, she'll catch it.
Gilbert checks out, and Natalie Carl checks back in. Shannon already with 12, looking for 13 here, but we're 0 of 2 from the free throw line, make it 0 of 3. South can't save it in, so Jackson County going to get it back.
Right.
Emily Rose mixing it up there, causing the trouble.
Jackson County 0 of 3 now on free throws.
Caused the South Laurel turnover, which we haven't seen much of tonight.
Yeah, so they're only their 5th on the night.
Emily Mills checks in for South Laurel. Emily Rose almost has it stolen. Down to Shannon. Now it's going to be a jump ball. And this time the possession arrow favors Jackson County as South got it to open up the second quarter. Jackson County's played almost even with them here in the second quarter so far.
Kind of getting their groove a little bit.
Into Kennedy Ward, knocked away from behind. Kennedy Ward had a collection of people around her.
Like 3 or 4.
Yeah. Inbound to Kylie Shannon. Rose has the top of the key. Over to Eden Lakes. Eden. Over to Rose. Bad pass. We're going to have a foul. Going to bail them out, but that's a pass that should have not been made.
Yeah, two people around her. Yeah, don't make that pass if it ain't there.
No seam at all.
No.
Fouls on Presley, her first, team's 5th.
Creech has come in the game for Jackson County.
Replacing Emily Rose. Inbound to Carl. Back to Lakes. Had a 3, didn't take it. Penetrate. Scoop shot up and
Got it in.
First points for Eden, and it was acrobatic.
Yeah, tough shot.
34-24. Stolen. Jenna Carl jumps in the passing lane. Lady General starting to turn the tide.
I know they've controlled their turnovers here the last few minutes of the game.
Not a great pass. Good hands by Carl. Down low for Ward. Shot is up. Rolling
off. Oh, almost.
Rebound to number 32, Presley for South Laurel. Could have cut it under single digits right there.
Almost a steal.
Carl almost mixed it up there. South Laurel slowing it down just a little bit, being a little bit more patient and deliberate on offense. Down low. Turnaround is up. No good. We're going to foul on Shannon, I believe. If it is, that's her second.
I think Creech got her before that foul, but no, there was no call.
So only 3 team fouls on Jackson County, but our leading scorer has 2 of them. Kylie Shannon. Free throw is up and no good. You got a number on that player? 24?
24.
Emily Mills with the missed free throw. Neither team shooting free throws very well.
Jackson County 0 of 3, South Laurel 1 of 3.
Here's the second one. It's good by Mills, her first point of the night. Abby Gilbert going to check in, keep Kylie from getting her 3rd foul before halftime. Nice hand from the Generals crowd.
Good first half for Shannon. 12 points, 2 rebounds.
Inbound to Gilbert. Gilbert gets it to Rose. Rose back to Gilbert. Now to Carl. Creech with it, left corner. Feed back to Carl. Her shot is blocked. Kenna Ward gets it, no good. Fight for the loose ball. Gilbert picks it up. I'd like to see Emily Rose take that three-pointer right
she
there.
wants to shoot it more. And they're having a tough time getting her shots off tonight.
To Creech. Emily Rose.
Here we
she
go.
will take the three. That one's short. Rebound. Carl with it. Creech down to Kennedy Ward. Kennedy is going to be fouled and go to the free throw line. Looked like she might have got bumped before the shot.
Yeah, that's what I thought. A little body contact.
Fouls on Presley. She's picked up her second in the team 6, so hopefully Jackson County can make their first free throw of the night here. Ward is our leading free throw shooter, but she hasn't looked very confident there yet tonight. Maybe that'll get her off the schneid. 7 points for Kenna.
Her first free throw of the night.
Presley going to check out with those 2 fouls, and 00 Jones checks back in. She's had a monster first half with 19.
Yeah, 6 of 7 on threes.
Ward's second one right through there too.
5 of 6, sorry.
8 points for Kennedy Ward, and it's down to a single-digit lead for the first time in quite some time, 35-26. Jackson County cutting off the threes better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, getting out up on it better.
There's a three, and going to have a foul on a three-pointer. So Emily Rose a little bit too anxious. Her first, team's fourth. Is that
Howard, I think.
Bree Howard, number 5, going to the line. Something you probably only see about just 2 or 3 times a year at the most is a foul on a three-point shot.
Yeah, don't see it much, but it happened right then.
Howard makes the first of 3. 36-26 South. They led by 11 at the end of the first quarter, so at this point we've outscored them by 1 in the second quarter. Howard trying to change that.
Missed that one. .14 coming back in. Clem.
Replacing Lindsey Cox. And she
Yeah,
gets 2 of 3. So that'll give her 10 points. She joins Jones in double figures. Inbound to Gilbert. Gilbert, good pass ahead to Rose. Now to Creech. Knocked away, actually, a bad pass by Creech. Another turnover for Jackson County.
Got to take it to the basket. There was 2 on 1 there.
Had numbers.
Yes.
Almost a steal by Gilbert. Good hands by number 34. Open three. He is going to be no good. Rebound. Gilbert had it for a moment. Now we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors South. So with a minute and a half left, Lady Cardinals will get it back, leading by 11, 37-26. Inbound down low. Can't get the shot off.
They're playing a little higher 2-3 zone than they was. Getting out on that 3-point shot.
South passing the ball around. Had it on this end for almost 30 seconds.
Good
Good
pass.
dish. Shot is blocked though, from behind by Abby Gilbert. So good defensive hold thus far from the Lady Generals. Open in the corner. Somebody lost her. 3 is no good though. Rebound, fought for, and picked up by South. Had it on this end for a long time.
Yes. South 7 of 13 now on 3-point shots.
Here's a long 3 from the top. Short. Rebound to Jenna Creech. Creech gets it to Gilbert and almost stolen by South, but South, when they had their hands on the ball, was on the end line, so Jackson County will get it back. 37 seconds left in the first half. Eden Lakes checks in for Emily Rose. And she's going to swap spots with Natalie Carl and inbound it. Gets it into Gilbert, ahead to Carl. Carl double teamed. Gets it over to Lakes. Now back to Carl. Good job beating the press there. Double team. Get it to Lakes. Down low. Find Gilbert. Her shot is blocked, but we're going to have a foul by number 24, Emily Mills. Her first, team 7th. So with 24 seconds left here in the first half, Abby Gilbert looking for her first free throws of the night.
South has done a good job on Natalie Carl, but I don't think she's took a shot.
She hasn't.
No.
And we don't have a made three in the first half.
She's their three-point shooter.
Free throw no good by Gilbert.
2 of 6 from the line is Jackson County.
Emily Rose going to check in for Natalie Carl. Gilbert's second opportunity is in there. 3 points for Abby. And South can hold for the final shot of the first half. Knocked away briefly. Good hands there by Emily Rose to knock it away from behind. Down to 8 seconds. Down low. Get in the corner for a 3, and it is an air ball. Rebound to Jenna Creech, and so a good hold by Jackson County at the end of the second quarter, and the Lady Generals actually outscore South Laurel by 1 in that second frame, but they dug a hole in that first quarter and find themselves down by 10 at the half. It is South Laurel 37 and Jackson County 27. Stay tuned. We'll come back with first half stats and more and get you ready for the start of the third quarter coming up next. You're watching PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
Coverage you need when you need it most. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
At some point, you make a choice about who you are.
Something big.
They're at home. I'm at home.
Are we all having a good time?
Something bold.
There's a revolution going on inside of you.
Your new binge is here.
It feels really right.
Get HBO Max today and see what you've been missing. Already an HBO subscriber? Access is included at no additional charge. Using your current login to start streaming.
South Laurel made 7 3-pointers in that first half, and it has guided them to a 10-point lead at the half. South Laurel 37 and Jackson County 27 from Jackson County High School. This is PRTC TV. Jackson County was outscored 21-10 in the first quarter as South Laurel had 4 of their 7 made threes in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, Jackson County fought back and played them much better, outscoring them 17-16 in the second quarter, led by Kylie Shannon, who had 8 of our 17 on her own. And at the half, South Laurel 37 and Jackson County 27. Not too bad, Sonny Gabbard, for a team that graduated 71% of their scoring from last year between College, Steele, and Hall.
Yes, not bad at all. I mean, they're still a good team.
And, you know,
well coached.
We talked about they were 27-6 last year. They have a coach in Chris Souter that the last 2 seasons that he coached high school basketball, his team won the state championship with Mercer County.
Yep, back to back.
Yeah, so and then he probably could have won it in 19 as well, but he went to briefly coach at Indiana State University as an assistant coach up there, and now is at South. So South Laurel's going to be hard to handle with a coach like Chris Souter on the bench. On the other hand, though, Coach Courtney Tyree, a strategist and a very smart basketball coach, and we could see the adjustment she made in the game to stop the bleeding, because we had, even though Jones hit 3 threes in that second quarter, they were toward the beginning of the first quarter, and you really saw that zone come up way higher from Jackson County.
Tell them, get out there on them.
And they didn't get near as many good looks in the second quarter and didn't shoot nearly as high a percentage in that second quarter as a result of it.
Well, they hit 7 of their first 10, and then they missed their last 5.
There you go. There you go. It makes a difference. So Jackson County still within striking distance of this very good South Laurel Lady Cardinal team, down 37-27 at the half. Let's find out how we got here with first half stats, both team and individual. Here's Sonny Gabbard.
All right, first for South Laurel, we got the Mills with 1 point. Clem had 2 points, 3 for Emily Cox. Presley with 2 points. Howard had 10 points, led him with 5 assists. And Jones, who was 5 of 6 on 3-point shooting, had 19 points to lead South Laurel. For Jackson County, Gilbert with 3 points, 2 for Emily Rose. Lakes had 2 points, had 4 assists. Kenna Ward down low, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks, or 3 blocks, sorry. Got Shannon led us in scoring. She was 6 of 7 from the field, 12 points, and had 2 rebounds. Rebounds, Jackson County 13th, South Laurel 10. Free throws, Jackson County 3 of 7, South Laurel 4 of 7. 3-point shooting, Jackson County 0 of 3, and South Laurel 7 of 15. So there's probably the difference right there.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
And turnovers, Jackson County 9, South Laurel was 6. That's got it, Brian Murray.
Jackson County really did a much better job hanging on to the basketball in that second quarter, because I think we had, was it 6 in the first quarter?
So that's
3 in the second quarter.
So we outscored them by 1 there in the second quarter.
What was the rebounding?
13-10.
We had the rebounding advantage, but 3-pointers, man, if we can cut that down and continue to hang on to the basketball, we can make a game of this in the second half. I want to tell you about our upcoming broadcast. We did just find out, our Mark Sulfridge from PRTC just told us that we are covering Owsley County and Berea tomorrow. That is, of course, probably more for our Owsley County fans over in Booneville, but they are in the All-A State Tournament, and that is the smallest 125 schools in the state of Kentucky. So you could have 5 in one region, you could have 10 in another region, but it's the smallest 125 schools in the state of Kentucky by enrollment, and it's on a 2-year cycle. Now, Owsley County, hard to believe, but they've got under 300 kids.
I know it. I figured it'd be a little more than that.
In their whole high school.
That's wild.
I'm pretty sure I read that right. So they're probably one of the smallest 30 or 40 schools.
I was guessing 600 or 700 at least.
Amazing. And they've got such a great team with Lexi Lynch and Carly Smith and Amelia Murray and Kenzie Harold and Mick Johnson and all. I mean, just a really, really good team. They got the 8th grader Addison Terry. It's really coming on too, Xander's younger sister. So they're going to play Berea, a very tough Berea team that beat this South Laurel team by 2 earlier in the season. And also beat Pineville, which was the 13th region All-A champion.
Team too.
Beat them by 2 or 3 points as well. I think it was 45-42.
Yeah.
Is that right?
41-39.
41-39. 41-39. Yeah. But this team also beat South Laurel 57-55 earlier in the year. Berea did. So that's a 6 o'clock tip. Is that right? 6 o'clock tip tomorrow night. So we'll have it for you on our YouTube channel and also on our Facebook page, as long as we have a good enough signal. And I think we're back here Friday for the girls against Knox Central. Is that right, Mark? Yep, home game with the girls against Knox Central this coming Friday. A very good Knox Central team that would have been even better if it wasn't for the injury of Hallie Collins. But Knox Central still got a lot of weapons, and they'll be here Friday night to take on our Lady Generals. So that's our next 2 broadcasts. Tomorrow night, Owsley County and Berea at Berea. The final 8 of the All-A State Championship, and then Friday night we're back here for the girls to take on Knox Central. Now, the Jackson County boys have been on COVID restrictions. They've had to have canceled 5 or 6 games in a row. They play, I think, at South Laurel either Friday or Saturday against Russell County. That'll be a game on the road we won't be able to cover, but we hope to get the Generals back in action here at home. I think they've got a game next week.
Yeah, they got one more, don't they?
One more home game, I believe so, yep. So hope to get them in action before the tournament starts at Clay County. Now, we don't know if we're going to get to cover the 4th and 9th District tournament yet at Clay County. It all comes down to broadcast rights. We know we're not going to be able to cover the 13th region if one of our teams qualify. Of course, the Lady Generals have a better opportunity to qualify because they've already knocked off Clay County twice. I think, is it KSR that has the rights, 13th region? Kentucky Sports Radio has rights to all video streaming at the 13th region, so they won't allow us to cover it, but we are hoping to cover the 49th District Tournament at Clay County, which will be here in about less than 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I think it's like week after next. Go take a quick break, come back with the second half. South Laurel on top by 7, 37-27 over Jackson County here on PRTC TV.
There are lots of small reasons to have home phone service, and one very big one. 911 emergency location. Only a call from your home phone instantly transmits your address to emergency personnel. Cell phones can't.
911, what's your emergency?
If trouble comes to your home, seconds count. PRTC Home Phone helps first responders do their job. It's a small price to pay for what you can save.
Welcome back to Jackson County High School here on PRTC TV. Time for the start of the second half. Third quarter underway with Jackson County trailing South Laurel by 10, 37-27. Jackson County will get the ball against this 3-2 zone defense by South Laurel. Not a great pass. Carl able to get it, though. Back to Eden. Carl, corner three is no good. Rebound, Kenna Ward. And then we're going to have a jump ball as Kenna couldn't corral it, and that will go over to South on the alternating possession arrow.
Good job of the coach getting Nellie Carl a shot off there.
She needs to shoot.
Yes. She didn't. I don't think she got a shot off in the first half.
South Laurel into offensive court, up by 10. Jackson County's mission to stop the three-pointer here in the second half. Shot is up and in.
Good.
Nice shot over Kenna Ward by
number 13,
Emily Cox. Again, full court pressure by South Laurel. Eden Lakes faces the double team, throws it away. On the other end, shot is up and no good. We're going to get a foul on Eden Lakes. And that's going to put, I believe that's number 5 to the free throw line.
Yes. Howard to the free throw line.
Howard had 10 points in the first half.
Kind of a quiet 10 points.
It was.
Yep.
Had a couple of threes there in the first quarter.
Hit her first free throw.
Howard now 3 of 4 from the line. 40-27. South Laurel with the first 3 points out of the first 4 points out of the gate here in the third quarter.
It started first of the game. Can't let that happen again.
Eden Lakes, bad pass, stolen. South Laurel, and then Eden takes it back from her and then loses the ball out of bounds. So I guess that would be 2 turnovers for Jackson County and one for South. So Jackson County not able to get the ball into offensive court the last 2 possessions. South Laurel scored the first 4. They're up by 14, led by as many as 16 in that first half.
Actually, we played them pretty close at South Laurel earlier in the year.
Lost by 8.
Yep.
Jumper from the free throw line, no good. Rebound tipped out, and South saves it.
Good save.
Good hustle by the Lady Cardinals. Down low, good position up and in, and the foul.
Yeah.
So when you get a player like that that gets that kind of position, you just got to let her score. Foul is on Kennedy Ward, her first, team second, and Rachel Presley with her second bucket. And looking for her 5th point here on the old-fashioned three-point play. Third quarter starting very similar to the first quarter. Jackson County can't get a rebound. South gets it back. Gray hairs growing on Courtney Tyree's head by the minute.
You got to go for them. You got to get it.
Here's an open 3, and it is off the mark. Rebound, though.
Wow.
Presley with good position, and Kennedy Ward's picked up 2 back-to-back. So you get the missed free throw and can't get the rebound, and now they're back to the line shooting 2, and Presley back there for a couple this time. What was it? They got off in the first quarter. They were up, 8-0 or 10-0?
11, wasn't it?
11-0.
Yeah,
yep.
11.
Well, they've already scored the first 7 of the third quarter, and just under 2 minutes of play. Jackson County been blanked here for the first 2 minutes. Second one rolling no good. They get the rebound, back up and in.
That was
Reagan Jones.
Timeout.
So they have scored the first 9 points, and this is going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here for this 30-second break. 46-27, South Laurel with their biggest lead of the night at 19. And it really comes back to what we talked about. You know, South has not made a 3 here in this third quarter, but their pressure defense, the full-court press, we've already had how many turnovers in the third quarter? 3?
4.
Already had 4. And that's more than we had the entire second quarter.
Try. And they're getting the 50-50 balls.
Yep.
There's a little more hustle here so far in the second half.
We haven't looked like we wanted it coming out of the locker room at halftime. Knocked away, and Jackson County going to get it back, but only off of a deflection.
Got to make better passes.
Get it into Shannon. Now back to Lakes, draws a double team. Nice crossover dribble to get away from it. Ahead to Carl. Carl to Ward. Ward in the corner. Emily Rose. Bad pass right into the hands of South Laurel. Here we go the other way on the break. Shot is up and won't fall, but Eden Lake's going to draw the foul. That'll be Eden's third and the team's fourth.
Gilbert coming in and Creech as well for Jackson County.
I believe that might be Cox at the free throw line, number 13.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Free throw is good. Cox has 6. Kennedy Ward, Eden Lake's going to check out. Both of them starting to get in a little bit of foul trouble. Eden has got 3, and Kenna Ward's picked up 2 since halftime. Second one rattles out.
And another offensive rebound.
And then Jenna Creech with the steal. And then she throws it away. So the teams exchange turnovers. Jackson County has gone almost 3 minutes without any points.
Feet down got in there, but it did.
They got it to go. And either going to be on Gilbert or Shannon, but it was a great pass. Really threaded the needle.
It was. Zipped it right in there.
Gilbert picks up her first and the team's 5th. Shannon going to check out, and Eden Lakes checks back in. So it is a 12-0 run to start the third quarter.
That's what's killed them so far. First quarter, started the first quarter and third quarter.
Gilbert does get this rebound and hands off to Lakes. Lakes get the double team. Needing some help. Got 3 Cardinals around her. They got to be somebody open. Head to Rose. Cross-court pass to Carl. Carl over to Creech. Her 3 is in the air. It's no good. Rebound to Emily Rose, though. Back out to Eden Lakes. Now over to Carl. She's got a 3 in mind. This one's no good. Rebound again to Emily Rose. Her shot is up and in.
Job, Emily Rose.
Emily Rose has got 4. First points of the third quarter down to Presley, and she just
I don't know what she done.
tried to get the shot off, and they're going to say that Jackson County got a piece of it, and South Laurel going to get it back.
Trying to anticipate the foul.
I think so. Yeah. I really don't know that one of our girls got a hand on it.
You know, well, she just threw it.
49-29. Here's an open 3 from the wing. It's good.
It's Howard.
Bree Howard has 15.
They're 8 of 17 on three-point shooting.
Natalie Carl back over to Lakes. Lakes ahead to Carl. In the corner, Creech has got an open 3. That one's no good. Gets her own rebound, though. Over to Rose, now Lakes. Long cross-court pass over to Natalie Carl. Down low for Gilbert. Gilbert is going to be fouled as she drives strongly to the basket.
Yep, that's a little move by Gilbert. Thought she got bumped before she got the ball, but no call.
Foul was on Presley, and she's picked up her 3rd. And only the team's first. Gilbert to the line where she is 1 of 2 on the night. Free throw is good. They have outscored us 15-3 in the third quarter. Rose and Carl come out, and Ward and Shannon check back in. And Presley checks out for South Laurel with that third foul. Gilbert's second one is good as well. 3 of 4 from the line, 5 points for the 8th grader.
They're 5 of 9 now from the free throw line.
Down low, shot is up, no good. We're going to get the third on Kenna Ward, looks like, as Cox drove into the paint. Actually going to give it to Jenna Creech.
Got a break there.
That's already the 6th team foul on Jackson County in less than 4 minutes here in the third quarter. Cox back to the free throw line. She got that one. She is 3 of 5 from the line, has 7 points, 4 of them here in the third quarter.
They're about shooting three-pointers better than free throws.
Second one is good as well. 54-31. This game is just about got out of hand here in the third frame. They've outscored us 17-4. Eden Lakes in the corner to Creech, down low for Gilbert. Her shot is blocked, gets her own rebound, blocked again. South Laurel's got a one-on-one. Eden Lakes strips it nicely. Good job, good hands by number 10. Two big factors, turnovers and three-point shots made by South.
Yep, two really put a dagger in you.
Yep. Hard to come back against a good team when you're down 23 midway through the third. Jumper from the wing, no good. Rebound, fought for. South gets it. And then Kenna Ward, I guess you'd call that, they're going to call it a jump ball. Wow.
Oh, okay.
We'll take
one.
it. Yeah. Looks like it was a little bit quick for a jump ball. Eden Lake's going to walk it up. Knocked away from her, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul on number 2, Clara Collins. Her first, team second. Gets it inbound to Jenna Creech. Now back to Eden. Eden came close to an over and back violation, jumping over there. Long pass down to Shannon. Shannon, good catch. Can't get the shot off. Jenna Creech will shoot a three, and this one's too strong. Rebound. Looked like Kenna Ward was getting kind of pushed out of position there, but the ball goes off of South back to Jackson County.
Jackson County is 0 of 8 on three-point shots tonight.
Another big stat.
Yep. And they've had 8, so there's 24 points.
Mm-hmm. Ward at the free throw line. Down low, Shannon off the glass. Good. And the foul. I can get Kylie Shannon going here in this second half.
She's definitely good on the block.
Howard picks up her second, team's third, and Kylie's first points of the second half. She's got a team-high 14.
Yep. Only missed 2 shots tonight.
Free throw too strong, though, and the rebound to Gilbert. Gilbert up, no good. Fight for the loose ball. Shannon saves it in, but right in the hands of South. Then Eden steals it. And intercepted. South saw the pass coming. And here come the Cardinals. Jackson County with a missed opportunity down there to make it a 4-point trip. (54-33). South Laurel in control here in the third quarter. Good feed down low. She walked.
No call.
Shot is up and good, though.
Sure did.
I don't see how she could not have walked from where she started, from where she took the shot.
Yeah, and scooted her feet as well.
17, though, for Howard. In the corner to Creech, down low for Shannon. Good catch by Shannon, pump fake, and she's fouled, and will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, she got fouled on the catch as well.
Foul is on Clem, her first, team's fourth. Shannon going to get 2 shots, but she has struggled from there tonight. 0 of 3.
Yeah, not like her.
First one is good. First made free throw of the night. She's got 15 points. Gilbert going to check out. Carl going to check in. Now scored us 19-7 here in this third quarter. Second one rolls in and out. Rebound to South.
Maybe try man-to-man, but South maybe a little too quick for us.
They are a quick team.
Passed the ball very well.
Here's the top of the key three. It's an air ball. South saves it in, but right into the hands of Eden Lakes. So Jackson County gets a stop. Carl over to Creech in the corner, and then knocked away and stolen by South Laurel. Here we go the other way. Nobody picks her up, and Eden Lakes finally has to foul her, and Eden has just picked up her 4th and the team 7th. Emily Rose going to check in for Eden.
Jackson County with 8 turnovers here in the second half so far.
I believe that's Collins going to the line. Free throw is good.
Yeah, I think you're right. Number 2, is that correct?
I believe so. Number 10 checks in Gracie Turner. First point of the night for Collins. Second one is too strong. Rebound to Emily Rose. Natalie Carl across the timeline.
Yeah, they're going to get some Natalie Carl some shots.
Kenna Ward, nice catch at the free throw line.
And Natalie just, I don't know, just threw it away.
Natalie air-mailed one over the top of Emily Rose's head for an unforced error.
We had 9 turnovers in the first half, already 9 here in the third quarter.
18 turnovers for the Lady Generals. How many South got?
10.
2-1, almost. South much smaller right now than Jackson County on the floor.
And moved the ball very well.
Under a minute to go, 47 seconds left in the third. Third quarter has belonged to South, just like the first quarter did. Nice move.
Nice move,
up and in.
That was Jones?
Jones.
Yep.
She's got 23. Only 4 here in the third quarter. It is a 25-point lead by South. Carl, double team, gets it over to Rose. Down, thrown away. Trying to get it down low to Creech. Here comes South quickly the other way. Shot is up, no good, but a foul on Rose. And Jones going to go to the free throw line. Emily's second, team's 8th. .11 seconds. All that's left in a dismal third quarter for Jackson County.
Very dismal.
Jones going to the line. First trip to the line tonight with all the scoring she's done, and and gets the shooter roll. Rolls all the way around the rim but falls through. 24 for Jones.
It's the only thing not going too good for South tonight. She did hit that one, but they're 12 of 21 from the free throw line.
And Jones only averages 9 points a game on the year. And she's got 25.
25.
Inbound to Shannon. Shannon gets it to Carl. Carl, double teamed. Got to be somebody open. Gets it to Shannon. Shannon almost loses it. We're going to have a foul.
Come on.
Really? A jump ball?
Way too quick.
So South with a chance to get a final shot off with 1.9 seconds left. Another Jackson County turnover on the tie-up. And they cannot get a shot off before the end of the third quarter. So South Laurel dominates the third quarter and are up by a bunch. South Laurel 61, Jackson County 34. Back with the fourth quarter next on PRTC TV.
This is TV. This is TV Set Free. TV everywhere from PRTC TV sets you free to watch what you want, where you want. Catch your favorite networks, including live TV, ready to watch on any web-connected device for no extra charge. That's TV Set Free. Enjoy the extra value of PRTC TV everywhere. Visit prtcnet.org and sign up today.
Your local TV company works hard to bring you popular shows at a fair price. Going to bat against media giants that control most of the things you watch. Media giants use their power to raise prices on popular channels. When local TV companies push back to protect you, media giants threaten to pull the plug on your favorite channels. Seriously, we're on your side. working to get you the shows you want at a reasonable price.
South Laurel outscores Jackson County 24-7 in that third quarter and are up by 27 as we start the fourth quarter, 61-34 on PRTC TV. Jackson County was outscored 21-10 in the first quarter and then 24-7 in that third quarter. So that is 45-17
in those two quarters.
Yep. We outscored them in the second quarter, but just turnovers destroyed us in that third quarter.
Yeah, just got to play smart.
Natalie Carl splits the defense. Nice kick over to Jenna Creech, and then Jenna throws it away. Interception by Presley. Presley going all the way down, and then Emily Rose strips her. So good hold there on the break. Floater down to trying to get it to Presley. It's going to go off of Shannon, they're saying, back to South Laurel. Inbound to Presley, now to Jones. Jones stops from the free throw line. Short, rebound to Kennedy Ward.
Kennedy's first rebound in the second half.
Not a good sign.
Nope.
Emily Rose. Down low,
Wow,
wide open is Shannon. Shannon kind of hid behind the defense. She's got 17. The freshman has almost half of Jackson County's points.
She does. Going to be a good player.
Collins over to Jones. Emily Rose playing a little too tight and couldn't stop. Emily picks up her third. That'll send them to the line. It's the 9th team foul. So that's going to put Collins to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Gilbert going to check in for Shannon. So Jackson County at this point has dug the hole too deep. You just hope for some positive signs in this fourth quarter. Collins shooting a 1-and-1, and she got the first one to go. 2 points for Collins, both from the free throw line. Second one is right through there as well. 3 of 4 for Collins. And they've called off the press. That's a sign you're up by a bunch.
So they need to capitalize on it.
Try to eat into this big lead. Creech, not a great pass. Emily has to run down and get it.
Oh, had Nelly wide open down low, missed her.
She's cutting toward the basket and was wide open. You're right. And then Rose has her pass just knocked out of her hands. Here comes Cox out of control. Can't get it to fall. Jones back up and can't get it to fall. And Emily picks up her fourth. 2-shot foul either way, as it's the 10th team foul. That'll put Reagan Jones to the line. She can continue her. This could be a career night for her. She's averaging 9 and got 25.
What grade is she in?
That's an excellent question.
Yeah, let's check that out.
Jones is a sophomore. So she'll have a couple more years for South Laurel. Eden Lakes checks in for Emily Rose. Scores are reversed, 63-36, 27-point lead for South. Second one on the way is good as well. Or actually, she gets 1 of 2. She's 3 of 4 from the line.
And 5 of 8 on three-pointers.
Still a lot of time left, but the damage has been done. 27-point lead for South. And they've continued this 3-2 zone the whole game.
Yeah.
Down low for Gilbert. Nice catch. Gets it to Ward off the window and in.
Her first bucket of the second half for Ward.
Double figures for Kennedy Ward with 10. Corner 3 for Jones. Count it. Nope. Missed it. Rebound to Abby Gilbert. Outlet to Eden Lakes. Eden throws it ahead to Carl. Creech, 3 in the air. No good. Rebound to Jones. Jones wanting to run.
And they get up and down the court.
Knocked away nicely by Jenna Creech.
Shannon coming back in.
Replacing Creech. Shannon was 17 on the night. Ward with 10. Down low. And we're going to have a foul either on Ward or Shannon 1.
It's on Shannon.
Kylie Shannon picks up her third. And who's our shooter?
Good question.
That's an excellent question.
Yeah, that's hard to see their numbers.
It is.
Yeah. Got it. At 10.
Could be 10. Could be Gracie Turner.
I don't think she's been in the game yet.
She came in earlier, hadn't scored yet. Misses the second one.
It was
Rebound to Abby Gilbert.
It was Turner.
Eden Lakes across the timeline, gets it to Kennedy Ward at the top of the key. Corner, Carl, 3 is no good. Rebound to Gilbert.
A one-handed rebound, looked like.
Don't see that much.
Nope.
Natalie, not a good pass. Intercepted by South. Another turnover for Jackson County. 2-on-1,
nice.
easy bucket.
Oh,
missed
she
it.
missed it.
Missed the wide open shot there. Eden Lakes trying to penetrate and cut off. Down low, it's a bad pass, but we're going to have a foul on South Laurel. That would have been a turnover because it was didn't get it far enough over the defender's head. Emily Rose going to check back in for Abby Gilbert. Foul was on Gracie Turner, her first, team's 5th.
Gilbert with 5 points, 5 rebounds tonight so far.
Inbound to Kennedy Ward, and she's going to be fouled on the shot. If that's on Presley, that'll be her 4th. It is. So Kennedy Ward back to the free throw line. She's 2 of 3 from there tonight, has 10 points.
Shooting her free throws well this year.
First one too strong, though.
They're 7 of 13 from the line. So far, 17 of 28.
That's a lot of free throws.
Yes, it is.
Second one is no good as well. Missed a pair. Presley with the rebound, and we got a tie-up. Good job by Kylie Shannon. Look at the size she gives up right there. South Laurel does have the alternating possession arrow, so they'll still get the ball back, though.
Shannon's got that mentality, what it takes to win attitude.
Very aggressive and doesn't fear. Top of the key, Cox for 3. That one's too strong. Rebound. Presley gets it. Goes to the floor. Now it's loose on the floor. We're going to have a foul, I believe, on Eden.
Eden, yep.
If that is, she has fouled out. So Eden fouls out with 2 points. And number 14, Kylie Clem, going to the line to shoot 2 as we're into the double bonus. Abby Gilbert checks back in for Eden. South Laurel has played the first 3+ minutes of the 4th quarter without a field goal. They're 4 of 7 from the line after that first miss by Clem. Second one is no good as well. Rebound to Emily Rose.
Emily Rose, 6 rebounds on the night.
Cross-court pass over to Carl. Bad pass by Carl, intercepted by South Laurel.
15 turnovers in the second half.
And South throws it away. Jenna Creech going to check back in.
They've done good defense on Natalie Carl down. She only got 3 shots off all night.
Hasn't scored.
Nope.
Second leading scorer on the season. Kennedy Ward.
She had a good game earlier against them earlier in the year.
Emily Rose misses a 3. Jenna Creech had the rebound. Then
it goes right to Shannon.
Shannon knows what to do with it when she gets it.
You know, she's always at the right place at the right time.
She's got 19. 65-40. Not a great pass, but South able to maintain possession. Here's a 3 from the left corner. It is short, and Kenna Ward deflected the rebound, and Shannon not able to adjust to get it, so South will get it back. Presley checks out. I'd say that's probably all for her.
Yep.
She leaves with 7 points on the night. She's actually their leading scorer at 15, but Jones has more than made up for it.
So leads them in rebounding that with 6.
Tipped. Nice job by Abby Gilbert to force the turnover. And she's over 6 foot tall and can play like a guard. Down low, Kylie Shannon, good catch. Can't convert, though. Kenna Ward can't either, and South Laurel with the rebound. So 2 shots really close in for Jackson County. They come up empty. 3-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. All South Laurel. And they still don't have a field goal in the final quarter. Here's the shot up and rattles out. Back up, no good. Kennedy Ward with another rebound.
It's her 8th rebound on the night.
Emily Rose had an open 3, throws it away. Kylie Shannon almost gets it back, and now it's picked up by South, and we're going to have a jump ball, and Jackson County will get it back. Reminder, we will be covering the Berea-Owsley County game tomorrow night. We're streaming to you live on this Tuesday, March 2nd. We do have a full timeout on the floor. I'll tell you more about that in just a minute. Step away for a quick break. 2:34 left. All South Laurel 65-40 over Jackson County on PRTC TV.
With PRTC's new expanded IPTV options, get more channels you love for less. Start with our basic TV tier, then add the expanded and digital tiers for maximum variety, or add specialty tiers to your basic package. Tiers like news and sports, or sports and more, the entertainment tier, kids and family, or our new Heartland tier. To learn more about your expanded IPTV options, call or visit PRTC online today.
As a U.S. veteran, imagine getting the care you need without driving all the way to Lexington. At the Virtual Living Room in McKee, you'll have access to VA doctors who can prescribe medications through an easy-to-use computer set up in a private, comfortable environment inside the Jackson County Public Library. Schedule an appointment through your VA doctor today. Gigabit broadband internet service for the Virtual Living Room is provided by PRTC.
Emily Rose set to inbound, gets it into Shannon, and she is going to be fouled on the shot and go to the free throw line.
Just some nice little slick moves or something down low. Kind of finds that seam and gets in there.
She has got a nose down there in the paint. Foul was on Emily Mills, her second, team 7th, and Shannon to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one's good.
Kind of reminds you of a little Taya Davis has a nick for scoring.
2 of 5 from the free throw line. I've got her with 20 points.
Yeah, I do too.
Second one rolls off. Rebound to South Laurel. In the corner, here's a 3. It's an air ball. Rebound to Jenna Creech. Gets it to Natalie Carl. Now to Emily Rose. Creech with it, left elbow. Ball fake to Gilbert. Cross court to Rose. Carl, right elbow 3 is no good.
Oh, they can't get a 3 at all tonight.
South runs it down in the corner nicely and then steps on the sideline. So South with a turnover.
Jackson County is 0 of 12 in the three-point land.
Wow.
So far, 8 of 21.
We limited them to 1 3-pointer in the second half.
Yeah, we have. They're actually won for their last 11, South Laurel.
Carl with it. Over to Rose. Looking down low for Shannon. She's guarded closely.
Well, look to score here, Lady Generals.
Yeah, you're down 24. Cross court pass to Creech. Can't get it to fall. Shannon back up and in. 22 for Kylie Shannon. That may be a career high. Down low, she was not expecting that pass, and Shannon picks up the loose ball and gets it ahead to Jenna Creech. Bad pass.
Bad pass.
Creech second-guessed herself, and now we got a fast break for South Laurel, and they lose the handle on it, and it's going to go out of bounds off Jenna Creech's hands, though, back to South. They still don't have a field goal in the fourth quarter. Souter might be kind of calling off the dog somewhat,
but still
yet, no field goals. Here's a step back two-pointer, and just barely caught the front of the rim, and Gilbert with the rebound.
Gilbert's sixth rebound on the night.
50 seconds, all that's left. Down
Good
low,
catch.
Gilbert, nice catch and nice finish.
Good pass by Rose.
7 for Gilbert. We've outscored them 11-4 here in the fourth quarter. Of course, way too much damage already done.
Already done. You are correct.
South can hold for the final shot. They're not going to. Wing jumper is good.
By
That is my second cousin,
Murray.
Kinley Murray. Nice shot by Kinley. And knocked out of bounds by South. Jackson County will get it back with 8 seconds left. Kinley, my first cousin, Kevin and Angela's daughter. My dad's brother's granddaughter. 8th grader dressing for varsity. Cross-court pass to Emily Rose. They're going to get a shot off. Not before the buzzer. So, at the end of the game, it is South Laurel with a big win, 67-45 over Jackson County. We'll come back and wrap things up with final stats and final thoughts. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
Get in the circle.
A new network celebrating country music invites you into the circle, where you'll get insider access to all that country has to offer.
There's some magic in here.
I can't wait to watch Circle.
Imagine an experience by the artists for the fans.
You have a home here and you have a place here, and it's a place that you belong.
This is country. This is your community.
It doesn't get any better than this.
We are artist-driven, authentic, fan-focused.
Country music has the most dedicated fans I've ever seen.
Country plays here.
Join me in the circle.
Join us in the circle.
From the ranch lands of Montana to Georgia's coastal plains, a nationwide effort is underway to bring high-speed internet to small-town America. Rural broadband providers are taking the initiative to bring advanced digital infrastructure to the regions and the people they serve. Their goal? To enhance quality of life by creating smart rural communities, which utilize a robust fiber network to jumpstart economic growth and improve access to first-rate education, healthcare, and government services. The work is far from over. Together, rural Americans will continue to drive growth and create opportunities by partnering with local telecom providers to build thriving, smart rural communities. And it all starts with the transformative power of rural broadband networks.
South Laurel Lady Cardinals 67, Jackson County 45, your final from Jackson County High School here on PRTC TV. South Laurel improves to 14-9 on the year. Jackson County falls to 10-6 on the year. South Laurel's next basketball game will be against Pikeville at Pikeville, which is tomorrow in the Kentucky Prep Showcase, while the Jackson County Lady Generals' next game will be Friday night as they take on the Knox Central Lady Panthers here at the high school at 6 o'clock. That's an earlier game on Friday. 6 o'clock must not be a JV game in that one. South Laurel came out running and gunning there in the first quarter, outscored us 21-10. Jackson County fought back in the second quarter, outscored them 17-16 to make it 37-27 at the half. Third quarter is when it went off the rails for Jackson County as South Laurel's pressure defense caused a bunch of turnovers, and they outscored us 24-7 to seal the deal. And Jackson County outscored them 11-6 in garbage time there in the fourth quarter for your score of 67-45. Time for your final individual and team stats here, Sonny.
All right, first for South Laurel, we got Murray with 2 points, 1 for Mills, Collins with 3 points, Turner had 1 point, Clem with 2 points, Presley had 7 points, led him with 6 rebounds, 8 points for Emily Cox. Howard had 17 points, 6 assists, and Jones led him in scoring with 26 points and 5 of 9 on 3-point shots. Jackson County, we got Gilbert with 7 points, had 6 rebounds. Emily Rose, 4 points, also had 6 rebounds. Lakes with 2 points. Kenna Ward, 10 points, led us with 8 rebounds. And Shannon down low had a good game tonight, 22 points, 5 rebounds on 10 of 13 shooting. Rebounds, Jackson County 31, South Laurel 25. Free throws, Jackson County 8 of 16, South Laurel 17 of 30. 3-point shooting, probably one of the big numbers tonight. Jackson County 0 of 12, South Laurel 8 of 21. And turnovers, another big number, Jackson County with 25-16 in the second half, and South Laurel with only 13. That's got it, Brian Murray.
All right, again, the final score is South Laurel 67, Jackson County 45. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow night as we follow the Owsley County Lady Owls on their quest to be the All-A-State champions. They're down to the final 8. They'll take on Berea. Game time at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, right? And we'll be getting our coverage sometime around 5:45 from Berea. So hope to join you there tomorrow night or on Friday night as the Lady Generals take on the Knox Central Lady Panthers. Until then, for TJ Isaacs, Justin Lakes, Mark Sulfridge, Sonny Gabbard, Brian Murray saying thank you for joining us for more local and high school basketball, local and regional high school basketball coverage on PRTC TV.